there's going to be a lot of games, bro, when you're dealing with somebody where there's a lot of interest on her end, maybe even on your end yourself. It's going to be a lot of games. And bear with me because I'm still not 100%, but we're getting there. Come back to it, and she was a rough go. So, you guys might think to yourselves, if some woman likes you or something like this, then she's going to show all this interest and make it so clear and so blatant and so obvious and put it out there and talk back and everything's so perfect. It's just not going to happen, bro. Like, these women today are a different breed. They're a different breed. So if you're going after younger females, what you have to understand is it's going to be a hell of a game. It could go on for years, bro. Years. This shit could go on. Bro, there was women I was trying to bag like years ago. Like years ago. And still right now, there's still little games just dangling. And it's completely insane. Like, they don't go away. They're gonna be there. But they're weighing out their options. You're gonna weigh out your options, but there's always gonna be little. It's just in the social media day and age, bro. It's like people got people got, let's say, their profiles, right? People got their profiles. People post things. You're gonna get some likes. You're gonna get story views. You're gonna get views. You're gonna get stuff like this, and it's like certain people's gonna watch what you're doing and engage with what you're doing. And it's almost like people have secret relationships going on with like a shitload of different people. And at the end, people end up picking a person and then something can happen. But this is the way shit's going today. And women don't make things very direct today, do they? They make things very, very messy, very... You don't know what's going on in every situation that's going on when you're dealing with a female today. You don't know what's going on. But what you have to know is that it's a game. So that's all you have to know. Women that like you will literally ignore you. They will not care to keep it going. They find it, bro, you guys have no idea, man. They find it like their power is acting in that kind of a way. Like if these women even talk to you, if they even respond to you, they're literally giving their power away to you, because if they just engage with you as a regular human being, you're going to have the power. Because you're more powerful than she is. You're more powerful than she is. Their power is to psychologically trick your mind. And that's why you can't let it happen. Go find some other shit to gaslight me with. Go find some other shit, because there's almost no shit left. But some of you still might get fooled. But you can't. The women that ignore you, bro, and I don't mean like, some of them is gonna like, they won't blatantly ignore you. They might give you a little something, and you might get something going, but then they ignore you, and that's when you know what's going on. Now, if you're just some random person, you message some hot girl and you don't get a response, then don't think, oh, she likes me because that, no, not in that case. But the women you deal with that you think, okay, she probably has some interest, but then she kind of acts nonchalant. She acts like she don't care. She acts in that kind of a way. Bro, she does care. She does see interest in yourself. She does like you to a degree. She just don't want you to know that. That's a woman's superpower. It's basically a lie. Like, bro, women have to lie to be powerful. Women have to manipulate to be powerful, because if they're just to deal with you, you're more powerful than she is. Flat out. If it wasn't this way, they wouldn't do it. If they just dominate us all the time, then they would, but they can't, because they're not more powerful. They literally have to be schemers. They literally have to lie through their teeth about their intentions and everything else, and act like they don't, but they do the second you're not looking, bro. They're fantasizing about a future with you. They're fantasizing about a whole bunch of shit with you that you probably don't even think. You probably think, oh, she ignored me. She's not thinking a second of me. No. She's ignoring you, and she's thinking, what's he going to do next? What's he going to do next? I wonder what he's going to do. Is he going to chase me? Is he going to do this? And she's thinking about you and what you're going to do and all this kind of stuff every single day of her life. And that's how it goes. So you guys can't think false things about these kinds of situations, because in these situations, women who ignore men like them. They're ignoring you on purpose to play a game, to see what you're going to do under these circumstances of what's now upon yourself. And you know what you do? Nothing. Keep living your life. Another opportunity is going to come. Something could happen, and you get another opportunity to start a conversation again. You don't want to put too much effort into doing so, but I'm telling you guys now, you have to play your cards correctly, and you have to view this as a long-term thing. And don't just see her and go after just one. You're open. There's no guarantees you're even getting that one, but you have to be open to everything. And if you're a dude and you got a lot of shit going for yourself, you should have no worries. There's going to be a lot of things right there. If she's a hot female, there's going to be a lot of things there for her too. But if the stars align, y'all could end up with each other. You could end up with somebody else. She could end up with somebody else. She could make the wrong move. You never know. You could skyrocket into the world like Eminem, and she could have a downfall like Kim Mathers. It's a great example because Eminem's super successful. Kim Mathers is now an old washed up addict. So yeah, that could happen too. But I'm just saying there's many different scenarios of what could happen, and yeah, just know, bro, if she does not ignore you, like, bro, they have to do this. They don't want to make it easy for us today. They don't want to make it easy for us. They were taught to make it not easy for us. They were taught to do that today. Like, realistically, it should it should probably be easy, realistically. But they don't want to give you that validation, bro. They don't want to give you that credit. They don't want to give you that. They want to artificially inflate their value and try to take yours down to rig the power situation, even though the real power situation is you hold the keys to the city. You hold the power here, not her. You've done the work. It's not that she has zero power, but you're on a different level. There's less of you than there is of her, and it is a fact. So they were told though today, bro, they were taught this, and they're all doing this now. Like, every female that is young, hot, attractive is doing these exact same things. They're all doing it. They won't just meet you on a date. They'll even fill your head with bullshit and say they are, and then they're not, and then they're just ignoring you again. It's like, bro, it's this weird thing that's going on today. It's unexplainable. And they don't do this to everybody. They do this to guys with a lot of power who could ruin their life. They don't care to do this to just anybody. They're doing it to select people, but they do this to someone that they see a lot in. They don't do it to just anybody. They do it to a very powerful individual who is probably a very attractive individual and has the potential to rip them apart, rip them to shreds. So that's why they're going to play that game. And the way they think is if I ignore him and he's not there and he doesn't come after me anymore, then it's his loss. I guess he don't want me enough, da-da-da-da-da-da. But you don't do it. There's going to come another opportunity. It might not be the next day. It might not be the next week or even month. It might be a half year later. But there's going to be a better opportunity. She's going to behave a little bit better next time. A little bit better the next time. Every time you go through these games with women and then there's this pause, there's a delay, there's a time delay, there's a long period where you guys don't speak. Every time this happens and then you spark conversation again in some way, shape, or form, or she does it to you in some way, shape, or form, you guys are going to grow a little bit closer, a little bit closer, a little bit closer, and you as a man are going to get a little bit closer to getting something real going on. And once you get to a certain point, you're going to see who this person really is, and you're going to hold all the power. Bro, these women today are literally trying to hide who they are, and they're trying to display something on social media or over their phones of who they think. They want you to think that they're something that they're not. They're trying to portray some image that they're not. They want you to think of them like that instead of who they actually are. Their whole game is to fool your mind. Their whole game is to psychologically fool your mind over a cell phone. That's their whole game today. And yes, this is probably why it's better to meet in real life, but at the same time, bro, if they're this type of female, it doesn't matter. They can act cool to your face for a second, but like have this blockage up, and they're not really being themselves. They're just being that manipulative chameleon behind that pretty face. The prettiest faces are the biggest chameleons alive. I'm telling you guys this right now. The hotter the female, if she's even pretty at all, she's a chameleon. Shapeshifter. They can portray and act however, bro, that's their whole game. That's their whole game. They're not going to be real. That's their power. Our power is in who we become for real. For real. Their power is to shapeshift, be a chameleon, lie, try to make you feel a certain way by them portraying a certain part of themselves, using their femininity to manipulate, doing some stuff, and in their mind they're just ha 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 going crazy, and you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on, but if you're smart, if you're experienced, you know what's going on. They're loose cannons, boy. They are loose cannons. This is the way it goes. I didn't tell them to be this way. I don't want it to be this way. It just is this way. So we have to go our own way. We can't really play into these games. We can't do this stuff. If she wants to ignore us when things are going well, we don't reach out again instantly. You let time go on. You let a massive time delay happen. Whether it's a week, 2, a month, or months. Let the time go on. And guess what? In this time period, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Because it's going to start to trip her out more as time keeps going on. Because she's thinking, oh my God, he's talking to other girls. Oh my God, he's doing this. Yeah, you know what? Whose fault is this? I might just talk to your friend. Whose fault is this? It's your own fucking fault. Because we could have had something going. But no. Time delay. Big fucking interruption. Big ass time delay. Oh my God. What are we gonna do now? I might just talk to your friend. I don't know. I just miss you so much. I mean, I just might have to talk to your friend just to just so I can be reminded of you, I guess. I just miss you that damn much. But yeah. Something you're going to understand as well is women love to play this game, but they absolutely break whenever you know how to play it back. When you're smart as a whip and you know how to play your cards correctly, you're a mastermind yourself. You don't want to play the games, but hey, you understand the game. You can play it. And when you do it, it absolutely folds them in half. They can't take it. They have no problem dishing it out because that's their power. They have no problem doing it, but they absolutely cannot handle it when you do it back. Like, can't, bro. They can't handle it at all. It does something to them. You will turn them in to an emotional little basket case bundle of joy. They'll be going wild. Their insides are all scrambled, bro. They're not used to it. They're not used to guys going to that level, doing that kind of shit to them. They're used to just doing it to every guy and laughing about it and all this stuff. Whenever you can do it back, and you can do it good, you can catch her off guard, you can play her. Oh, it hits. And they hate it. They can't stand it. It hurts them. Oh my God. It makes her super emotional. Guess what? If you can make her super emotional like that and have this like hate and anger towards you, but at the same time she finds you attractive and she's just going nuts, congratulations. You pretty much got her. She's going to be thinking about you, boy, for months. Half a year, a year. You might not even talk to her once. She hates you that much, but guess what? She's gonna be thinking about you every day that goes by. She's gonna be very vengeful about this stuff too. If you got her once, oh, she's coming back. She's just looking at everything. She'll grab a wrench out of the socket and just throw it at the back of your head. She'll do whatever it takes. She's gonna be vengeful, boy. She's gonna be vengeful. So you gotta be a bit careful when you're playing some games, but yeah, you guys understand, man. But this is why women will ignore you whenever they do like you. And honestly, guys, when this happens, all hell can break loose. Because it starts with her ignoring you to then, let's say you just, okay, you let it go. You start doing your thing. You might talk to others. You might talk to her damn friend. You might do something. She might find out about something. And oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. She starts going nuts. And now she's coming back at you, and that's when all hell breaks loose. And guess how this started? With her playing games, her ignoring you because she likes you, because she's scared, she's intimidated, she don't want to have you have too much power. So I'm going to play a game. That's what she's thinking. She's just her little mastermind, chameleon shape-shifting. And whose fault is this? It's definitely our fault, guys. It's definitely our fault because the woman we were trying to get something to go with, they ignored us. Oh my God, it's our fault, guys. That's our fault. Ours. Oh my God. It's our fault that she ignored us and we moved on. Our fault. We should have been some dumbass, naive individuals and chased her dumbass. We should have done that. We should have just been big idiots, didn't know what she was doing. Oh my God, what are you doing? I like you. Where are you going? We should have just been those naive idiots and chased her clown ass. But since we didn't, it's our fault everything went to shambles and everything went to hell. Because I'm telling you guys now, everything will go to hell a lot of the time when these kinds of things happen. Because you continuously play your cards right as a man. She expects you to fold under one of her games, and when you don't, it's not good enough for her. She wants to have some power, and it's why it's never going to work anyways. Modern women, bro, make the game unbeatable. Literally unbeatable. And this is why I recommend not playing. When you think about it, bro, I didn't even really play the game, nor do I really ever. If you're going to ignore me when we're on our way to get something going on because you like me and you're intimidated by me and you want me to double text you and do all this dumb shit, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep going my own way. I'm going to keep my options open. I'm going to do what's best for me because right now, you're being stupid. So, it's your fault, and I ain't gonna chase you, because I'm not a clown. I'm gonna keep living my life, and I don't expect you to come chasing, running back after me, even though you will do things they do covert things, bro. Women can chase you back, but they're never going to say and be so direct and say something to you. They're going to make a post for you to try to get your attention. Hi, it's me. Hi, talk to me again. It's me. They're going to make a post. They're going to make a post. And guess what? If you reach out when they make a post, they're going to act like they didn't make that post for you to reach out. No, but they did. It's all a game to fuck with your head. It's all a game. The crazy making. The bouncies. Little legs. Yeah. So, it's just, you can't, bro. You can't play into the games. You just, fine. Just keep being who you are. They be doing some crazy shit, boy. They be doing some crazy shit. And sometimes all hell breaks loose. Sometimes all hell can break loose and then y'all can reignite again. Like, sometimes all hell can break loose and y'all can be public enemy number ones. You never know what's going to happen. It's unpredictable. It's kind of on them. Because we're just simple human beings. We can easily get something going. Hi, how you doing? Let's meet. Boom, 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 boom. But no, it ain't that easy. Let's play a game. Let's see what he does when I do this. This. Pushing the buttons. I'm getting out of here. I'm out. That's when you kind of got to get out of there, bro. Let them can figure it out. You're going to be the next Eminem. You're going to skyrocket to the top of the world. And they're going to fall like Kim Mathers and wallow in a pool of their own tears. They're done, gone, washed. They used to be hot, now they not. It's your fault. Should have thought.